If you are using a savings account, you really need to educate yourself and think twice. Now, I'm no financial advisor, certainly not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but let me tell you a little bit about my savings journey this year. So I personally use Ally Bank as my main bank account for savings for various different reasons, which I'll highlight on a later video. But in a nutshell, I use Ally Bank for budgeting and also for planning upcoming purchases. In fact, if you look here, you can actually see some of the names or purposes that I've designated to these accounts, and some even have sub buckets. But here's the deal, I have a small fraction of my overall portfolio in Ally Bank, specifically about $54,000. It was more like $70,000, but recently I had to take some money out to buy some cheap stocks. But regardless, I had inflows and outflows throughout the year, so let's assume I had less than $54,000 in this savings account for a majority of the year in 2021. Now, before I get into the interesting part, consider subscribing to my channel if you do enjoy content like this. So now, as I reach the end of 2021, I can finally see my accumulated interest of about $240. Seems like a ton of money, right? Absolutely. So $240 divided by $54,000 gives us an annual interest rate of about 0.4%, meaning we've earned 0.4% on our money for that given year. Not bad, right? $240 passive income for doing absolutely nothing, right? But wait, inflation this year was upwards of over 6%. That means every $1 a year ago is now worth 94 cents in purchasing power. To be precise, my $54,000 has lost 6% of its value, effectively $3,240 for that year. So actually, January 1st of this year, my $54,000 that I had a year ago is the equivalent of now $51,000 of purchasing power. So I lost $3,000 by choosing to put money in a savings account. But wait, there's more. We're just considering the cost of storing value in money or dollars. What about the opportunity cost? Listen, even if you're not a savvy investor, you could still invest in a no-brainer stock or ETF, such as those that mirror an S&P 500 index like the VTI or VOO or VTSAX. Those funds are up 27% per year, if not more. So what I'm trying to say is, if I instead put that $54,000 into one of these funds instead of a savings account, how much would that be worth? With 27% gains on that amount, that would now be worth about $68,580. But unfortunately, because I chose to put it in a savings account, it's actually now worth $51,000. Now, if you take the difference between $68,580 and $51,000, you'll quickly realize that I missed out on $17,000 just because I chose to put money in a savings account. This is a classic example of how a lot of people miss out on very good opportunities because they choose to fund a savings account. So what is the purpose of this video? You really need to open your eyes and read between the lines and educate yourself to see what's going on. Money might be a store of value, but it does not store and maintain value. Let that sink in. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy perspectives like this. Thank you.